a little break because of work and other commitments, but I'm finally back on the bank. Feels like it's been forever since I was last out fishing, but I'm back. Managed to slip a session in, got the okay from the wife, so I was straight down here, and we're at Enton Lake, or Johnson's Lake, on the godalming ticket. So it's very quiet. There's only like 6 of us on here, and I know the other night, I think Thursday night, some fella had 2 fish out. I think there was a couple of mid-20s. I just had something to eat, a bit of breakfast, got set up, so we got here about 6:30. It's now, what's the time now? Let's have a look. It's now 10:30. 10:30. God, I think I've been here since 6:30. But yeah, I've not seen anything. So I've been watching and that. Not seen nothing at all yet. Still plenty of time. So we had a bit of rain this morning as well. But yeah, it's looking good. I say I won't catch me indoors, as I always say, so. But as I say, I will, don't want to drag these out, as I say, until we start catching a few and that, and it's different. But in a minute, I haven't had a fish in a little while to report, so these are becoming a bit podcasty. But still, I just thought I'd update, let you know that, yeah, it's my first session now, March, 2nd of March, 3rd of March. I've lost date, don't even know the date. What is it? The 5th, there you go, the 5th of March. And so we're at Enton Lake on the godalming ticket. So it's a nice lake. I'll just quickly have a little pan around there. If you have a look down there, it goes all the way around. You've got a little island just opposite, so I can zoom in on it there. Now that island did used to have, that island there, it don't look like an island, it is actually an island, and it used to have all trees and that on it, but they've chopped it right back, and now it just looks like part of the bank from over here, but it's not, it's actually an island there. But what you find is a lot of them on what they call the chicken bank down on that bank over there, they try and cast out to it, because you actually have to wade in down that end, because it's a bit shallow close in. But I say there's the lake. So a couple of rods on money rig, one's on the sticky manila and the other on krill, sticky krill, with just a couple of PVA mesh bags on them both. That's it. I haven't gone too crazy with the bait yet. I've not seen anything of the other people that are fishing. I've not seen them catch or have any bites. So it's pointless putting loads of bait in if you're not seeing nothing and no one's had anything. So I'll just go by it, play it by eye or ear or wherever you'd like to say it. So I keep it not too long. So I'll just quickly tell you where I was and that, what I'm doing. See what happens over the next couple of hours, and then I'll get back to you with an update and let you know where we're at. Until then, boom, peace. Right, a little update. It's now 10 to 7. I had a little liner earlier on, so I've just woken up, I had a little power nap. But yeah, earlier on about 3 o'clock, half 3, the bobbin went up and down. Don't know if it could have been something trailing or something like that, but you know, I had a little sight there, so okay, kept going, but nothing occurred of that. Apart from that, it's been very slow again. So I don't know where I'm going wrong at the minute. It seems like, I don't know, I'm losing a bit of confidence in my rigs, my bait. Double question everything, I'll keep changing everything, and I think I've I've overcomplicated everything the last few sessions now. That's what I've come to. So I've gone, what was it, about an hour ago, I just went back to my basics, put roddy rigs on both rods, nice and simple again. PVA bags, mesh, sorry, I've done some cut of PVA mesh on each rod, one with some krill and the other one with some manila in, and just threw them out with with just PVA bags on, not too far, just to see if that does anything. And I think I'm going to stick to that for the next few sessions, just to see if it does produce anything, and just until it starts to warm up, and then I can go again and see where I've been going wrong. So going wrong all winter. As I say, I've been on a bit of a bad spell. So sorry at the minute there's not been too many fish on my vlogs, but you know, I'm out here trying. So I spent most of the day, I say, kept looking and that, but I didn't see anything. No one on the lake. So say no one. There's only 6 of us on the lake, but no one's had anything. Apart from the fella on Thursday night who caught 2, a 23 and a 28 it turned out to be. But say yeah, I had nothing at all, so don't know what to do. So I think I'm gonna get some food on in a minute. I think I've got some burgers and some other bits and bobs. I think so, some chips and that. So I knocked that up. Had some bacon this morning, some onions. So I think I'll do that. I've got a cup of coffee I've just made. I'll just quickly show you how dark it is. Look at that. Look how dark that is. Can't see nothing at all. So, made myself a cup of coffee. Let's have a swig of that. Cup of coffee, roll up. Oh! The lid weren't on, went all down me. But as you can see, it's dark out there. So I've just literally made a cup of coffee. If I can get the lid on. A cup of coffee, a little ciggy. I got my uncle with us tonight, and he's fishing as well, Monty. My uncle Cliff, as usual, my usual partner in crime. So none of us have had anything, nothing at all. So I don't know what to do. So I'm at a stage now where I've just chopped and changed too much with bait, my rigs, and everything I'm doing. I just keep chopping and changing, think I'm doing things wrong, and I think that's what happens, isn't it? When you ain't catching, you just sort of lose faith and just end up trying everything. And really, I think that's the wrong way to go about it. But lesson learned, I suppose. Lesson learned. But it's definitely been my toughest winter. I can't remember the last time I had a carp now. Must be back end of spring, summer. Sorry, going into winter was the last fish I had over at Wimbledon. But at the same time, nice. We're on a new lake. Not a new lake, but I'm at a different lake. Bit of a change of scenery. The Wimbledon, the other lake, still closed. So we've done it here. It's just started to rain now. Can't beat it. But yeah, so just touching in, let you know that's struggling. Just thought it might have done something, seeing as it was closed last weekend for maintenance work. The fella had a couple in the week. You know, the weather ain't been too bad, ain't been too cold really. Been wet, but it's not really been cold. But I say I've not normally see the odd show here as well, and I think I've seen one, but you know, I'm a bit far out. I didn't have my glasses on, so I think it might have been a bird. And like I said earlier, that I had that little backdrop, and the bobbing kept going up and down, but it didn't materialise or nothing, so I left it. You know, I wasn't just going to strike into it just for that. But apart from that, that's nothing. But I say that's about the most action I've had. So I didn't get it on camera because I was asleep when I first got the bleep. Little power nap. So I was up at 4 o'clock to get here for 6. It's been a long old day, and nothing to report either. So I don't want to drag the vlog out too long, as I always say. So I should probably cut this one there. So I'm going to get my dinner on now, have something to eat. I think Monty just ordered a takeaway. So I think he's going to have his takeaway. I'm going to have some burgers. And then, yeah, I'll touch base if you have anything for the night. So it's about 7 o'clock now. What's time now? Yeah, 5 to 7 now. So if I do have anything, I'll touch base. If not, I might give you a little update before I crash out. But yeah, so I'm going to stay awake to see if I can hear anything, as you do, and just hope for the best. But who knows, as I say, the way it's going at the minute, I think I'm going to have a walk of shame in the morning. But, you know, I'm still here, confident as much as I can be. I'm going to keep trying and plugging away. And yeah, hopefully I can just nick one bite even, just a bite, one fish, I'll be happy. As I say, yeah, that's about it. So hopefully I'll catch something for the night and I'll touch base with you. If not, I will catch up in the morning and let you know where we are and what's happening next, and then what's happening in a couple of weeks' time. So until then, thanks for watching up till now, and I'll speak to you on the update. Peace. Morning all. It's now 6:10, and I lost one in the night. Gutted. Right hand rod ripped off. It's out to the right, so it's over in that direction. It come all the way left, shot down there, all the way to the left into next door swim and wiped these rods out. Next door thought it was a bite, struck into it, and then the fish come off. I'm gutted, absolutely gutted. It was my first fish in about 4 or 5 months, and I lost it. So I finally got the kettle on, but yeah, I lost it. Lost that at about, must be about 10 o'clock last night. Gutted. But you know, at least by changing to the Ronnie rigs and, as I say, just sticking back to my normal baits, it produced something at least. So you know, I started off not much confidence, sort of lost my way on what I'm doing with rigs and bait, and yeah, at least I got a bite. So I think going forward, I'm going to stick to the Ronnie rigs for a bit longer now. Just keep to them. I've always used them, and I've just changed recently because I just thought that they weren't doing it. But it just shows they still are, because I had a bite last night. I can't say if it didn't feel massive, I must admit, you know, but a carp's a carp at the end of the day, in conditions as bad as they've been. A fish is a fish. But, you know, it's fishing, isn't it? You can't, you know, I can't. Broken about it really, but you know, at least, again, like I'm saying, at least it gives me a bit of confidence that the rig change and the going back to the sticky baits and stuff, and sticking to them, should I say, not going back to them, but just sticking to them and not chopping and changing, it done something. So I need to build up for that for the next session. So I'm going to stick with the Ronnie rigs. Probably got about another hour left, you know, because I need to get back. But yeah, it does look lovely out there. Just wish I had a fish to show you. Which is a bit going, to say, look, got the old kettle on, cup of tea. Place is like a fucking bombs it hit at the minute. But yeah, I can only try. To say it was good to get that bite last night, another run, so I felt it on there, so I know it's definitely a carp. So it weren't nothing, it wasn't a big one, but it was a fish. Just unfortunate I lost it. Some fishing with a right hand rod out long as well, and I think what it's done is it's not actually pulled any line, it's just swung round, because I've got a few drop backs, and then it tightened up, and obviously by the time it tightened up it must have swung all the way left. So that's another thing, so I'm going to start fishing a bit tighter lines. So when I'm fishing out at the distance, but you know, I've tried. So yeah, so I haven't actually caught nothing again. So it's going to be another blanking vlog or podcast again. You know, full video in, and it's not going too well. Appreciate people don't want to just watch talking. That's why I kept it short. But at least I had a run. I wish I got it on camera just to prove that it was a fucking, like it was a bite. Because, you know, anyone could just sit there and say, yeah, I had one in the night, but, you know, but I generally did. I lost it. But so next time I'm going to start setting my camera up a bit better, just so I can push the old record button straight away and then record what's going on. As I say, I'm still learning with all this vlogging as well, so, you know, everything's a bit new, getting my swing of it and what to do in that. But So yeah, it's been tough going, to be honest, again. But at least I had a run and I had a fish on. I felt it on there for a good 10 minutes. I just lost it, you know, with his bad angling. I couldn't really help it going left and then wrapping up to the bloke who's next to me. I can't help that. The swims are quite tight here and also, you know, you can only put so much force onto them, can't you? And that's what well, last night, if I'd put any more force in that, I think I'd have pulled his lips off. So you've got to give him a bit of slack. Fisherman next door got a bit pissed off because obviously I wiped his rod out, but oh, you know, it happens, doesn't it? I'm not going to sit there and feel bad about that. It was an accident, weren't on purpose. It's not like I cast over his lines. But still, so I've got about another hour left. It's probably the end of the vlog now, so I can't really see much happening. Plus I'm going to be starting to slowly pack away. So the rods are just going to be out there on the dance floor just to run some last knockings. And if I do catch anything, then obviously I'll get it back on and give you an update. But as it stands, one run, one lost fish, and a good night's kip. It's pretty much what I got. But anyway, I just want to say thanks for watching if you have watched this far. Sorry that I ain't catching it a minute and they're a bit boring because all it is talking. But hopefully I'll start getting amongst them and start putting something together. But if I don't speak to you in the next hour or so before I go, if you're out on the banks, good luck. If you're out fishing this week or next weekend, good luck for that. I hope you bag a couple. If you've got any tips and tricks that you think I might be missing out on, please put a comment below. I will reply. And until next time, which will probably be in 2 weeks' time, and I'm hoping to get back up here. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Peace.